Germany plays an important role in the European Union. It is also a leading economy. But what is also important, Germany is also looking up to Africa in general, and South Africa specifically, because we have got a very good history between the two countries. There are a lot of German companies in South Africa, about 600 companies, which are working very well. And therefore the possibility to expand and deepen that relationship are very big. So it comes to say, what else can we do? I think we met government and we have met business. It was our last kind of meeting. And there's a greater enthusiasm here and a greater enthusiasm on our side as well to grow the economy. On very specific issues, the issues of infrastructure, the issues of helping us to augment what we are doing in terms of skills development, particularly of our youth, given the fact that it is the empowerment of people that helps the economies to grow. And therefore that is an important one. They are ready to deal with matters, particularly vocational training, etc. But they are also ready to share the experiences of SMMEs. How do you grow the economy of small business, which are very important in creating employment, but also in growing the economy? These are the areas we looked at. And as I say, what is important is that there is an enthusiasm on both sides that we need to find ourselves growing. Companies here are ready to move in, and they are doing very well in South Africa, those that are in South Africa in any way. So the direct investment, foreign investment, that Germany is doing is ready to grow that, so that we are in a better position to have those relations, but also helping to enter into the African space. How do we expand the relationship and what specific areas we are looking at? In my delegation, besides the Trade and Industry Minister, is also Minister of Small Business Development, who is here, and specifically is to look at how the Germans have succeeded to develop it as well as sustain it. And therefore, we need to learn from here so that we can address it to our situation, which needs that kind of skill even more, given the nature of South Africa. So we are hopeful that our engagement today and going to the future will help us, therefore, to turn the scale in South Africa in favor of growing the small businesses. Any economy to grow will either look at itself, but also link with other important and meaningful investors. And this is what we are looking for. And therefore, the coming of the foreign direct investment in South Africa, whether they come from China or Germany, is a welcomed kind of development, because we want to grow the economy. And South Africans as well are very conscious that they need to participate in that growth so that it benefits both sides. That is not a one-way kind of situation. This is what we are discussing with the Germans, that we can't allow a kind of interaction economically that is not balanced. It needs to benefit both. That's what we are also doing with the Chinese. That, from our point of view, will grow the South African economy, will therefore be in a position to be at a level where we want it to be in terms of addressing our challenges. We are saying whoever is ready to do business with us, but if you are doing business with us, it must not be a one-sided thing. It must not also undermine that relationship. It must be a kind of a relationship that give respects to each other, and that you should consider each other's kind of positions. We don't want a situation wherein one side looks down upon the other. We have come from the former colonialists, which looked down upon former colonial subjects, etc. And that's what we don't like. And therefore, we do not want the United States to handle the matters in a manner that is not acceptable. Because we are not going there to beg. This is a business kind of a relationship wherein both sides should benefit. And for an example, in relation to AGOA, we see no reason why. What prompts the kind of statements that seem to be putting ultimatums? We don't in business deal with ultimatums, really. We should deal with business in a user-friendly fashion. And that's what we expect to whatever country that has relations with us. Because once you use that, you remind us really of the colonial kind of thing, and we don't like it.